Okay, so this is a video review of the Transformers Power of the Primes Terrorcon Decepticon Blot. So I've seen this figure on the peg for a few months now, and while I've heard a lot of good things, I never got myself into picking him up. Now I passed by the shelf and I see him again on sale, so I thought, um, why not? Let's pick him up, check what's so good about him, and then see if he's worthy of adding to my collection. So going right into the packaging, this is pretty much standard Power of the Primes with a nice render of the character at the back. Given he's a monster bot, I think they opted to have the beast mode. There is Terrorcon Blot. There is him in his monster bot mode. He is a deluxe class. At the back is some standard product shots, robot mode, monster bot mode, places where you can put the armor on both robot and beast mode, and integration with the Prime Masters. Now his bio says Terrorcon Blot, how will foul Terrorcon foot soldier wield the power of the primes. Okay, so that's it. Let's open up the package and see how good he is. Okay, so here's Blot out of the packaging, and I must say, he is one handsome little Decepticon. Is it just me, or do you guys think that the Decepticons are getting a better deal compared to the Autobots? So most of the figures I've seen, I'm slowly turning to the dark side and starting to like these Decepticons more than the Autobots. Anyway, focusing on Blot himself, in the package he does come with a couple of accessories. So he does come with this really nice looking, very little hollowness, this pistol, really nice sculpting and everything, and it even has this peg that you can use to mount the gun on the figure. Really works well with siege figures, but doesn't look too bad with Blot. Also, given that he is a Power of the Primes figure, he also has this prime armor, so not a bad looking one as well, and matches his color scheme. So to integrate this in robot mode, you basically just pull down that flap and put the armor on. That's it. You can have this facing up or facing down. But the the instructions has it facing up, so it is a little bit more better integrated than other prime armors just because of the color scheme. It does give him a bit of a belly, but then it balances out his backpack, so not too bad. Now his gun, you can use it as a normal pistol, or you can holster it rather here at the back when you're not using it, or you can use those holes at the top as a shoulder mounted cannon. So really up to you. Okay, so he also comes with this collector card. I got Alpha Prion Blot. So he says there, he gains knowledge to cure his persistent bad hygiene, which is hilarious and fits the figure very well. And that's the same image we had in the packaging. And he also comes with this very nice set of instructions, very clear. And I like how they have the G1 style image of Abominus though I don't plan on really completing Abominus. For one, because I'm not a fan of the character, and two, because there's no way I'm gonna complete the set now. It's gonna be very hard. Now, if you do have a little Prime Master, this one is Solus Prime that I think came with can't remember if he came with Couch Panther Couch or this guy here, but yeah. So Bill Solus Prime can integrate with Blot by removing this and pegging him in, giving him the power of the weapon forger Solus Prime. In this little thing, which is not clear plastic, it doubles really well. It doesn't look that good, but it does make for a half decent pistol. Okay, so taking a look at the articulation, his head is on a ball joint, goes up and down and swivels left right. Arms go that much out, goes all the way around. It is in the ball joint on the elbow, so it goes 90 degrees, and it has a swivel arm. The hand can swivel in, but that's more for transformation. This waist joint, then leg goes that much forward, that much back. Better if you push back that panel. Swivel at the top of the leg and the knee that goes 90 degrees, and given he's a part of Prime's figure, no ankle tilt. So let's go full time comparison. Here he is with my favorite figure, part of Prime's Dreadwind, as well as Titan's Return Repugnus. So quite a bit smaller than this Monster Bot, though about the same size as Dreadwind. Here he is with Siege Sideswipe and Siege Ironhide. Got that face, dun dun dun. And here he is with Daisy Ridley and Paul Rudd, as well as sorry, Mark Ruffalo on a scooter. Okay, so to transform Blot, first thing you do is you unpeg the leg. So that leg is just pegged to that hole is just pegged to that. Unpeg the other one, and then the arms you swivel out, and then extend this to the side as so. Do the same on the other side, and then flip the hand. This is very cool. Flip the hand to turn it into a cool looking claw. Do the same on the other side. Okay, now for the backpack, you extend that and then you swivel it forward. So make sure this goes all the way in, and then you just rest that forward. So that I like the way his robot head there is looking through the monster bot head. And then at first I thought the legs compress because of this combiner style port, but no. What you do is you peg it together, and then those pegs there go into those holes, sorry, those outer holes, and then you just accordion them in. Okay, and then you position the legs however you like. Unpeg this foot, so that peg just rests there, although I think it rests there less because of the peg, more because of the heavy ratchets. Okay, let me just re-peg that. So same thing on the other foot. Straighten it out however you like. I like to go about that much, and then just stand him up. And there you got Blot in his very cool looking troll out mode. And of course his weapons and armor do integrate with him in beast mode. So the gun just pegs into either that hole or that hole, so you can either peg him with the pegging up, which is useful if you want to peg something on top of that, but otherwise the instructions just say just peg him on the other side with the peg on the bottom. And then the prime armor, you just use the same wrist peg and peg it in the same wrist hole, which is this in combined mode. Okay, so not too bad. I mean, of all the combiner wars and part of Prime's figures, I think this guy integrates best with the prime armor in alt mode. So looking at the details of Blot, as you can see, he's a really nice looking troll. Lots of good painted details and all that, and like I said, I love the way that this robot head extends forward. There's that Decepticon symbol over there at the top. It's not really visible in robot mode. Yeah, really nice looking. And I love how the feet just forms his backpack. That is clearly feet though, but you know, I think the overall build of this monster fits the character. So in terms of articulation, the mouth does open, though only a little bit, so it is pegged there. So to open it up, you have to pull it down, or sorry, pull this upper part up. So you have to, have to be very careful on ruining the paint on the bottom. It only opens up really that much, so yeah, can you do? The arms will go all the way forward on that ball joint. There is the same joint on the arm, and then the claw does compress, and then this leg goes all in and out and all the way around, and then heavy ratchets on this foot that can go that much forward and about as much back. Yeah, so you can put him in even in troll mode. Keep calling him a troll, but I don't know what kind of monster he is. You can really put him in some dynamic poses. Okay, so I won't be comparing to a lot of figures because well, I'll compare with a couple, but yeah, maybe not too much with the vehicle modes, just because he's not really a vehicle. So going through the comparison. Okay, so here he is again with these three same robots, Dreadwind, Ironhide, and Sideswipe, and as you can see, he shrunk down quite a bit, but as I said, it fits his character. And here he is with the only other monster bot I can take from my shelf without all the other figures falling over. Here he is with Monster Bot Repugnus. So that's how they look. And of course, here he is with Paul Rudd, Daisy Ridley, and Mark Ruffalo in a scooter. Okay, so final thoughts. Should you be getting this guy? I mean, are you gonna be forming the combiner? If yes, then of course you need to get this guy. Otherwise, he'll be either legless or armless. If you're not gonna be planning to build a combiner like me, and he is still an awesome figure, in my opinion. Probably one of the best Power the Primes figures we've gotten. Definitely better than the likes of Jazz and Moonracer. Maybe not as good as, at least in my eyes, maybe not as good as Dreadwind here, but then I have a personal attachment to Dreadwind the character, so my opinion is a bit biased in that regard. Otherwise though, he is an awesome figure. Don't know why he doesn't want to peg. Okay, awesome figure, peg. Otherwise, he is an awesome figure. I regret not buying him earlier because he is really fun to fiddle with, and he does fit in with my siege figures anyway, so not too bad, right? So yeah, that's the review. So if you like the review, as always, please do subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share the video. And as always, this has been Grim Trigger, and this has been Terrorcon Blot. Thank you for watching.